When Dean discovered years ago that there was a bank fraud involved in all the mortgages, but he never could figure out what it was.
Right.
Well, I knew what it was. So we canceled the contract with the bank.
What bank is it?
This one was Countrywide Bank of America. And across the street was Deutsche Bank. Okay.
I thought Countrywide's out of business.
They were.
Yeah.
They went out of business before we started this. Yeah. And they never transferred the assets to Bank of America. So we canceled the promissory note and the deed of trust for fraud. Put all the money aside and said, if you can show us where there's not a fraud, come get it. All right. Nobody wanted to listen to that. So we took it to court.
Yeah.
All right. The judges didn't want to listen either. So when we finally figured out why the judges will refuse to let us put anything even on the record, I started to investigate what the situation really is.
Seems to really be interested in bank
I can guarantee you the FBI is. They came out to the house here twice.
fraud. I mean, generally, I was like,
So what we did is we filed a civil rights suit against the judges in January for bribery
what judges?
in King County. For bribery, and the record of the bribery was certified into the federal court last week.
What judge?
Judge Cahan, Judge Gaines, Commissioner Holman, and the presiding judge McDermott.
There's about 6 of them.
Yeah, he's up in Seattle. He's the presiding judge over the whole system. Okay. And when we file those, we've set it up so that we're in a federal action for failure to prevent, which is a civil action under Title 42 in 1983, but we also invoked the protection, which is 1512 and 1513 of Title 18, tampering with the witness. So the attorneys don't care. Here's the bottom line. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac do not pay the attorneys, nor do they credit the judge's retirement account until they get possession of the house. So the issue becomes, under the state constitution and the state statutes, you can't have change of a possession of the house unless the title is clear. So when we filed the quiet title actions in November and December, there's a statute that's in that package we gave you guys that says that everything ceases right there. The judges walk by it over and over. So January 16th, we filed against the judges and served them all. We served, the county prosecutor answered into it. Well, yeah, but...
How much money you guys spent on that?
A lot.
I bet. Nothing's cheap for these.
Do you have these cheap papers?
Well, I'm going to save them so I can forward them to our civil
Does he
unit
have
guys.
the whole package?
No,
They might want to know.
what was he, corporal or sergeant that was here? The younger guy just left.
Oh, that's not even a rank. He's a trainer, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a corporal
No,
rank.
wait till the sergeant
I'm
gets here.
a peon.
No, the whole
I'm
package.
apparently on
No,
my
there's
suit.
one package here, but the next
I've got it. Somebody messed up. So, here's the bottom line. No one can be forced to cooperate with the fraud and bribery. So, we decided that it was time to push it and make a decision here across the board.
Right.
So, last week, we got a hold of Holder in his office.
I mean,
You gotta understand we're not doing this just for us. We're doing this for everybody in
no,
the country.
I hear you saying. I hear your big picture. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
we're doing this for
I
everybody.
understand it's not necessarily a selfish motivation.
Yeah, we're doing this for everybody in this country because the whole thing is a big mess. The mortgage situation is a big mess.
Mm-hmm.
So after we were served the eviction papers, we notified the U.S. Attorney, the FBI, the Washington State Patrol of the violations of the state statutes by the judges. And the U.S. Attorney has apparently started an investigation. Of course, they can't tell us what they're doing, and the FBI has as well. And when the eviction took place after the writs expired, we filed criminal charges, and that's where it's being processed now. So we'll be going back to Mr. Holder. He was contacted at his office last Monday. Pardon? He and I go back to the early 90s. Yes, he knows me. I kicked her ass twice already. And let's put it this way. Their level of respect for my competency is at about 90 or 95. So Holder got a hold of this information on Monday and Tuesday. The Senate Judiciary Committee got a hold of it Monday and Tuesday, and they switched the drone hearing around to the bank issue because of what we did. So that's where we stand now. Now, the realtor here was just given notice.
Who's that?
That's Teresa Feller. She's the secretary we use. The realtor and the attorney were both given notice today that if they did this, they're going to be perfecting the criminal charges against them because they already know they violated the law. And it's already been recorded. And the reason that we had the copy of to Satterberg and Seaver is they're the attorneys handling it for the county. Now, the county risk manager apparently has already made a determination that they're not going to cover them for their intentional torts. That means that they're personally liable. Okay?
But why come here and have us have to do all this with you? Why not just go to the people you need to go to?
We did.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if you put yourself in my position, we have a big county.
Yes.
And not a lot of those.
Yes.
So here I am. Our resources are being used up for this, and it's taking a long time.
Agreed.
Not that that's the way my job goes. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it doesn't. Because Sergeant Spadoni was probably up north, when I asked to come down here. So it's going to take her some time to get down here.
Yeah.
Just try to. So, but in the meantime, all the rest of the citizens in county are getting ours to help them out. So when she comes here, you can talk to her, make it brief, and then we'll go on our way.
Yeah, basically all I have to do is give her the document, say, we're asking you to inform